back to Black Sheep Family TV. My name is Nicole. If you're new here, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, be down with the gang. Today, I got my husband with me. We're going to do Julian's update. This is
Jay's place. What's happening, everybody? Y'all come on over to my place. Go ahead and click subscribe. Turn on the little bell. You know, keep up with your boy.
Also, don't forget to shop my store. The link is in the description. The shirt came from my store. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. Also, I did make a GoFundMe account that's at the bottom listed to help with my attorney fees for my older two kids. So $1, $5, $10, $20, whatever you got that you can spare would be greatly appreciated. I also have a PayPal that goes like directly to me, but if you want to watch it grow, that's why I made a GoFundMe. So yeah, with all that being said, I'm gonna get into Julian's update and his, I guess the process of him and his, autism, to see if he's autistic, the process with that, we're gonna discuss that today as well.
Right.
So Julian is past 2, so I just thought it would make sense to do a 30-something month update. Like, that's just ridiculous. So this will be a 2-year-old update, what he's kind of doing / our autism process update. But the jail thicky, he does not need that no more. He has flashcards, books. He don't need his braces anymore. Instead, he has like little sores, kind of like those Dr. Shore things, but they're like more
balanced.
Yeah, it's more so for orthopedics. He's an orthopedics to give him, if I'm saying orthopedics right, but they make his soles and stuff like that. So yeah, and they also give him some new shoes with it. So yeah, win-win for me. He's eating solid foods, table foods.
A lot of.
He's still throwing stuff around. He's real good with balls. He loves to throw balls around. He still throws toys around, but he loves to throw balls around, kick ball and stuff like that. Right. He's too young for soccer right now, so we can't put him in soccer.
But he'll love it though.
He loves outdoors. He loves water. Julian has 16 teeth still. He sleeps good at night when he actually go to sleep, but sometimes he'll wake up and now he don't get in our bed with us no more. Now he wakes up and get in the crib with Jaxon, so now he knows how to get in and out Jaxon crib without hurting himself. And we can go in there and we can move him, but he will still wake up maybe an hour later and get right back in his bed. And Jaxon is now like, okay, I guess you ain't here with me now. Right. So
they on the mini sleepover. Yeah.
The size clothes he wears size 3T and 4T clothes. He's in a size, I would say, and it's tricky because it really just depends on how the shoes are made. In New Balances, he could wear an 8, and other shoes, he's still in a 7, but some shoes with the sole, he's in a 9. So, like, with all the soles in his shoe size go up, but I'll say an 8 in most shoes.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on how thick the sole actually is.
And how wide the shoe is and all that stuff. He's in a size 5 in Pampers, but we are potty training him now with his dad potty training him because that's a boy thing to me.
It's working a little bit.
He weighs 31 pounds. He did better with his haircut. I can't say that he still just hate getting his haircut. He did better, I think, last time Jay cut his hair.
I kind of let him help me cut it, so it occupied his mind enough for me to go on and cut it up.
His favorite toy to play with is cars. He's still laughing at cartoons, certain cartoons. He like Paw Patrol, Blaze, and
SpongeBob.
Yeah, and he don't call it SpongeBob. He call it Bumbob or something like that.
Right. The baby version.
Yeah. He like listening to music, dancing to music. He think he can dance, y'all. I don't know who he found his rhythm from, but he think he could dance.
Man.
He played good with his little brother. He's actually learning to be more careful with him. This summer, last time I talked to you guys about Julian and his update, I was talking about him moving to after nursery to the next class. Well, now they saying by July, August, he more than likely will be going to another class. So when he do move classes, we will come back and do an update if you guys want that. We'll more than likely come back and do an update because it's a family channel.
Right.
Let me hang it up.
Paparazzi calling.
They are at school now, so that's why he's not in this update. And plus, Julian won't sit still. Like Jaxon barely sits still now, but Jaxon barely sits still now. But Julian he not gonna do it. And when they hear, it's just all chaos. So that's why he's not in his own update. But yes, this is a update. He like his bath time. Yes. He feeds himself like mashed potatoes, cereal, certain stuff like that. He can't feed himself.
That's spaghetti.
We have to feed him spaghetti, but he like to try to feed himself spaghetti too. And he knows how to get on and off the couch. Now he be flipping around on the couch and doing somersaults and backflips and all that little boy stuff. He does that. Yeah.
He's most definitely a thrill seeker. Yeah. Very adventurous.
So with that being said, we get on to the whole physical therapy. Right now he's learning how to walk, he's learning how to balance on things and stuff like that. He is still getting physical therapy. They're still helping him developmental wise as far as with learning how to do stuff. He's getting occupational therapy and they help him know how to feed himself and wipe his face and stuff like that. He's getting that stuff as well. The speech therapy, he's getting everything is twice a week, 45 minutes, but the speech therapy, no, the other two are 30 minutes twice a week, and speech therapy is twice a week, 45 minutes, but they might do it, they're thinking of going up to 3 times a week with his speech therapy.
Right.
And his speech therapist feels as if he might be autistic, so we did go through the process. If you guys, I don't know if you guys are new or if you guys are returning, but y'all know that we went to the Call Box Center that was at Arkansas Children's Hospital. I really didn't film a lot of it because it was like an in-depth thing, and I don't want to see him film the people, but they had to work directly with Julian, so it wasn't footage that you guys could get of seeing the actual process, because he was basically, I don't know, when it comes to nurses and people like that, you never know what somebody have going on at home, so I don't even ask to film the shit. So y'all just seen us coming in and going out and stuff like that. I have paperwork though. Since that happened, he was high risk. He was at the 19th percentile, which is high risk for somebody that could be on a spectrum, because autism is a spectrum. And I'm gonna let Jay read some of these things to say what he is and not doing. He is and ain't doing. But make sure my address ain't on it. We got a package like this from the developmental center, and like, yeah, this package is thick.
Right.
Like thick. This is one out of, it doesn't tell you how many pages.
So,
and then we got this to fill out from 0 to 13 to see what he is and has been doing. I'll let Jay find the parts that he wants to find. We got this. I have to do this. We have to do this packet too.
Right. And
then this is one of the packets we have to get to a teacher, or one of the pages. Don't want to say packet. His behavior. You have to fill this out. And 1 through 5, his behavior. This is something that we fill out at home. And the back thing, what's this one?
This one.
Yeah.
All right.
This more than likely is just general information. We haven't filled it out yet, but of course we're gonna fill that out this week. We just got it last week. I have to take some of this up here for his teachers to fill out. Yeah, this say dear teacher, so yeah.
On this child behavior checklist, it's a checklist for the ages of 1.5 to 5 years old. The top portion of it is just basically like the child's information. Then you go down into your questions, and some of the questions are kind of like, you know, X too young for age, 0 for not true, 1 for sometimes or somewhat, and 2, very true or often true. Let's see, like one of them says cruel to animals. You know what I mean?
We don't have an animal, so it's not even.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like disturbed by any change in routine.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Doesn't want to sleep alone. She just said earlier, you know, that's one of the things. So it's like, doesn't feel guilty after misbehaving. Like if I get a belt and be like, Julian, sit down, he giggling, he laughing. So it's
I felt like he do not give 2 dings.
Yeah, and it says easily frustrated is one of the questions, and I've noticed a lot of that. Let's see. One of the things that he won't have is fear of certain animals, situations, or places.
No.
He don't care what's going on. He with it.
And I was looking that up, like a lot of kids that have autism or are on the spectrum, they don't fear certain things. They have no sense of fear. And that's what the speech therapist was talking to us about. Like, with loading them up on a van, Julian, if you don't have his hand, Julian will just run out. Most kids, they learn knowing that it's dangerous and have some type of fear of something. Julian does not. He don't have a fear of fish. Like, Jay took him fishing with him, and Julian just said, and that's another word that he's saying. He said fish or whatever. He's saying fish, mama, dada. He's saying that now. He wasn't saying mama or dada at all, and like separating us to know who's who. So he's doing that now. He's trying to say Jaxon name, but he really can't like say it the correct way. But you know, he's saying more than what. I can't say that he's saying more than what he was saying, but he does at least say mama and dada now, which is to me big because he was saying it all. But now he looks, and if it's something that he wants, he'll point and be like, and he be trying to talk, and sometimes he'll scrunch his face and be like, ew, and talking and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's just him being goofy or if it's just really something he's trying to get it out, but he can't, you know, actually get it out.
Yeah. Another one of these questions, I just spoke on it. It says punishment doesn't change his or her behavior. So, like I said, you know, get the belt, make a little threat, or even actually give him a whooping, and he 2 seconds later doing the same thing as soon as you leave. And it says quickly shifts from one activity to another. I mean, like that. You know what I mean? Let's see. Selfish and won't share.
It depends.
Yeah,
really.
To me, it's just that's a baby stage. Just my cup type. You know, shows too little fear of getting hurt.
Yes, definitely.
You know what I mean? So, one thing he won't do: smears or plays with bowel movements.
Nah.
Pretty. You're not gonna do it. Let me see. I got just a couple other ones I'm gonna run through. Too concerned with neatness or cleanness. Too fearful or anxious. Underactive, slow moving, lack of energy. Not. You know what I mean? Usually loud. Yeah. I think that's kind of with all kids, but when he really wants something, he can get up there with his little fit, so to say. Yeah. Wanders away, wakes up often at night, wants a lot of attention, and you know, that's pretty much
kind of sum over spill, because it's
it's a lot of
questions inside it when you look at it.
All of these from here to here, going over into here to here. And on the back, it just asks you, it says, please circle each word that the child says spontaneously, not just imitates or understands.
But Julian's not even imitating words. Like, we could say something, he's trying to say bubble, but like it's certain words that he say that he still cannot really say. Yeah. Like, normally kids, you say something and you know it's kind of, you don't need to cuss around your kids because then, you know, they're going to repeat it. Julian's not going to repeat it because Julian, I don't think, can even say it.
Yeah. It just, Like it got a list of foods, animals, body parts, outdoors, vehicles, actions, household, personal, clothes, modifiers, other, and people. And as you see, that is a nice list. And I'm gonna just give you one word out of each one of them. Like foods, is he saying, he likes saying banana, but he ain't saying banana, he just saying nana. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Yeah. Toys, ball, you know, stuff like that. Outdoors, it says snow, tree. You don't say none of that. None of that. Animals, I see fish on here. Yeah, and dog. And dog. Or dog, yeah, something like that he said. Body parts. None of that. None of that. Vehicle, truck. Yeah. You know, actions, bath, breakfast, run, see, take, tickle. He don't say none of that. None of that. Household, bed. None of that. TV. None of that. Personal is brush, combs, paper, money, tissue, toothbrush. No, he don't say none of that. Places, church, home, store, none of that. Modifiers like all gone, all right, pretty, nice, wet, yellow, yucky. I think he don't say all gone, but he say all man. Like Julian say all man, but all man and I know. I know it or something like that. Clothes as far as boots, shoes, pajamas, sneaker, socks. He's not saying none of that. Yeah. Other is one other category after this. Other is boo boo, bye bye, excuse me, hi, hello. He said bye bye sometimes. Thank you, shut up, Sesame Street. What is Sesame Street? Yeah, it says from 0 to 13, so some of this stuff I don't think he's supposed to be saying anyway. Right, and then people, you got baby, daddy, mommy, his own name. Those type of words, and he don't say his own name. And the last one is name of TV or story character, like SpongeBob, Chase, Blaze. Yeah. Those type of things. But like I say, it's a whole list of stuff that he's not doing with him being high risk. And like him saying mama and dada just now, Julian is going to be 3 in October. So it's like, we know he's like real behind with the speech stuff. Right. But it's like, I don't know if he's behind with, well, I know he's behind with the speech stuff, but it's like, how much stuff do he comprehend and just can't say that we don't know? Yeah, because he still had that little baby language going on. Like, baby Google, not Google Gaga, but that mumble stuff, like the modern rappers, you know what I mean? But what is he trying to say? But he be trying to say stuff, like, it's just, we don't understand what he's trying to say. Right. But it's not like, it ain't like Google Gaga. It's just that we don't know what he's trying to say, because he does have a speech delay, like a significant speech delay. And it's like, to some people, you know, some people, kids will get it by now. Carter and Crystal was, you know, at least talking. Like Julian is having like real speech problems, and I'm just thankful that I'm in the age where now I know to help him or how to help him. And I think with him being artistic, like that's something, or could be artistic, this will be me and Jay's first child that's even on the spectrum, so we don't know like what to really do. So like, I'm just hoping that the programs that's out here to help with kids with autism and help with kids with speech and stuff like that, like I'm hoping that it's stuff out here that's gonna make a difference. Because the thing about it is, Julian one day is not going to be 3 or about to be 3. Julian one day is going to be 18. What type of life, I look at what type of life will he be able to live if he is on the spectrum? And if he's on the spectrum, is he on the high side, like high risk, not really doing nothing, not really functional, needs somebody 24/7? Like, and after me and Jay get old and gray and pass and stuff like that, who's going to help Julian? Because right now, we're kind of in a time where people are killing people, and Julian can't even speak. So it's just, right now we're in a time where real cruel people that's supposed to protect you, but they're not. So I know that that's going to have to be kind of like, I don't want to say a burden, but it's going to kind of have to be somebody there to advocate for him, so to say. Yeah, if it don't get better. Yeah. So, you know, with me personally, I'm just trying to take the approach of treating them like I have treated my kids. You know what I mean? Even if he's on that spectrum. You know, sometimes doing what's normal would help. Normal.
Oh yeah,
I
don't plan on not like treating him like the other kids, but I still know in the back of my mind that he's going to need extra help. Yeah. Like he's not like the other kids. Like he need extra help now. So I don't know. Some stuff is like when he do certain stuff, it's like, are you not doing it because you deliberately like not obeying or not obeying, but not minding? You deliberately not minding, or do you not
grasp it?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. So should I even be whooping you because do you even know what you're doing to get in trouble? Do you get that? So I think he gets no and stop, but it's like you too rough with your brother, or certain stuff that he do is just like, I don't even know if I'm gonna sit here and whoop him about it because I don't even know if he understands that you aren't supposed to be doing it.
Yeah. Hopefully it's like anything else, as they grow out of or grow less of, and we won't have that 18, 19, you know, dilemma to even worry about, hopefully. But
Julian is such a cool, laid back kid though. Like it's not like he stay in trouble because he's such a laid back kid. He'll just sit there, be laughing, he'll sit here and watch TV, he'll lay up under you, but he also can flip and just be on the go and be doing everything. You be like, dude, now stop getting in and out the bed. And if you get out the bed wrong, he'll sit here and hurt himself. He haven't really did that, like not drastically, but he has like been trying to get in and out of Jaxon bed, and I guess missed whatever he normally put his foot on or something like that and fall. And he'd be like, uh-oh. Then he tries to say, I'm okay. He's trying to say, I'm okay, but he'd be like, I'm okay, and stuff like that. So like,
and go right back to doing it.
Yeah. Like ain't nothing happened.
Yeah. A boy's boy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you talking about when he turned 18, 19?
No, just saying, like, you know, as he grows and goes through the, you know, if he's on the spectrum like that, you know what I mean? Yeah. As he grows, if he grows out of it, then by the time he hits 18, he could be just like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I also look at, like, I prepare for, you know, you expect the best, but prepare for the worst, because I still, you remember that movie Radio, whatever that boy down here is, that had a delay, nigga, and how folks
treated him.
Yeah, like, that's still going on today. Like, people are still getting shot down and gunned down for doing absolutely nothing.
Yep.
And he can't. Right now, he's not even at the same mental capacity as somebody else in his same age bracket. So I just, you know, I worry about stuff like that. Yeah. But so you want to say with the video, like, how do you take it? Like, what is your views on it? Like, what do you think about it?
Well, like I say, you know, my overall opinion of it is, you know, try to deal with whatever therapy comes that may be needed. You know what I mean? And if there's none needed, whatever's needed to get him back on track, you know, deal with that. I personally hope and expect him to actually grow into the developmental stages where he needs to be. But at the same time, you know,
I just hope that with him having delays that he had like a minor delay and it's not just like, it's just okay, that's what it is now.
Yeah. But that's, I mean, that's how I look at it.
That's how you was gonna say, because you was on the way to saying the whole other sentence.
No, that was pretty much it.
Anyway, you guys, that's our video. Again, if you stayed this long, we did this video is gonna be a premiere like the rest of my videos. I probably should have said this in the beginning, but it's a premiere because I'm not able to go live from my phone. It's a lot of people that's past 1,000 subscribers that can't go live, so I'm not too salty about it, but it would be better if I could have went live to have this conversation. That way, if you had any questions, you could have just directed them towards me in the live or whatever. But I will be getting back and forth with you guys during this video. Don't forget, if you have anything, $1, $5, $20, $10, whatever, shoot up my PayPal or my GoFundMe, because I really do need a kid's attorney. And if you're in Arkansas and know one, send them my way. Also, I was gonna say, I hope that far as with, if he's on the spectrum, that I know some certain programs and stuff like that. I hope that the programs they got out here will actually help him. Like help him. A lot of people say the programs are like lifesavers with kids that has autism or that's on the spectrum of having autism. But yeah, see you guys on the next video. Peace.